How does it really feel to be an overseas Filipino worker, and how do they survive?
Before I was not really aware of what is the real sacrifice of being OFW. And because I never experienced that my family is away from me, my own family, because my wife and my kids, they were here with me before.
Some OFWs are like me that never been away from the family while working abroad. And now you will really feel the difference. Like, if you used to go out, if you used to travel outside together with your family, go out to the mall, going to the beach, going to the good places with them, you will really miss them.
Really, I want to ask the relatives in the Philippines that what they really think about their relatives who are abroad, living abroad or working abroad. You know, behind the happiness, behind the gala or the travel that they see in the pictures in the Facebook and social media, there is what you call loneliness behind. It's like OFW just find some ways to remove some of the loneliness, but it's really sad for the OFWs to be far from their family. So
Now I really understand and appreciate the sacrifice that my tatay did or my father did when he was in Saudi as an OFW. That time there was no technology, there was no Facebook, no social media. So he only communicated with us through handwritten mail and plus the voice tapes. And imagine how many, like 1 year or 2 years before he can come home, he can see us. So now I really appreciate what he did. I really appreciate the sacrifice he did for us.
sometimes I think about the things that I always uh, say on my seminars, especially I'm a speaker in one of the networking company. That you know, I always tell my audience that time is more important than money, because somehow, if you lose your money, you can do something to get it back. But if you lose time, you'll never ever rewind it. That's why I really respect or I really idolize those OFWs that they've been away from their families for a long time, and they see their families only like once a year or once in 2 years. And they're really strong, and they always show that they're happy in Facebook, as what I said earlier. They always show that they are happy in social medias, but deep inside they're really hurting. Some OFWs, they make mistakes, of course, but instead of judging all OFWs, you have to you have to understand them. You have to understand what is the cause of their mistakes. And it's easy to say that OFWs are in the nice place, in a very expensive place, in a very what do you call that, advanced technology place, or like for example here in Dubai, it's like a beautiful place, but it's just the front. But behind, you'll never know the sacrifice, sleeping late, and always sleeping uncomfortably because just to save some money, renting the bed space only instead of renting your own room. Those are small sacrifices that, if you add up, it's like a big sacrifice that OFWs does. Most of the OFWs, when they go home, they always show that they're happy. They have a good time with family, with friends and all, but they just don't want to tell the stories how difficult it is to be far away from the family. When I started vlogging, I really had one purpose. Like, it's not just because showing you the nice places. It's not just because I want to show you how happy it will be. It's not just because I want to show you how good it feels to be an OFW, to be living in a very advanced city, in a very developed country. But see, the main purpose of my vlogging is like to understand, to encourage, to lift up the spirits of OFW in the Middle East, especially, I mean, worldwide, because you will really understand how they feel if you meet a lot of them, if you go outside and if you talk to them. It's like they're in the battle. It's like they're in the battle that they cannot go out. Even they win, they cannot go out. Even they lose, they cannot quit, because they have a bigger purpose. They have the deeper reason why they are doing it.